making me a part of this magazine. Prozeal started way back in 2013. We currently operate into renewable space, which is providing an end-to-end solution for all our commercial and industrial customers. Textile being one of our uh, sectors where we are extensively have a presence, where we have almost done close to 500 megawatts of projects across India, where our clients ranges from customers from the spinning industry, from the weaving industry, and also from the dyeing and printing industry, and also now specialty textile is something which is picking up the adoption of the renewable energy. So our solution that we offer is basically an end-to-end plug-and-play renewable park model, where we offer land power evacuation, uh, also constructing the project and then maintaining the assets as well for the long tenure of 25 years. So this is what we do as a whole. So I think sustainability for any textile manufacturer is a must now. It is not only related to creating a greener impact, but it is also related to survival of the industry as well. Because if you see that all the textile manufacturers are competing with major players in China, where obviously with the scale that they operate, the cost is much lower as compared to what the Indian manufacturers have. By adopting adopting renewable energy, of course they are creating a greener impact, but at the same time they are also reducing the cost of their own goods which they produce, because in textile industry power contributes almost to 25 to 30% of their raw material costs. If their cost gets reduced by 70%, which happens while they convert from conventional power to renewable power, obviously their overall cost reduction is more than, say, I would say 25% on the overall cost of goods. Hence it is a must for all the textile manufacturers to adopt for renewable power. From this show, obviously sustainability, if you go around all the booths, there are almost like 14 halls, and wherever you go we are talking about manufacturing, sustainable manufacturing. Key inputs from this show, we can say that the kind of geopolitical crisis that the globally we are facing right now, India becomes a very important destination for all the developed economies, or globally for as a large textile manufacturing hub. And it also gives us an opportunity to ensure that the crisis which is there globally, where cost of goods have increased, we are not into garment industry, which is something that I believe that India is going to be the next big destination, apart from the other economies which obviously are seeing a downfall, plus obviously their power costs are going up, which is not helping them to produce in a cost effective way, which obviously India is able to do that. So I think that is one area which I feel that garment industry is going to pick up, and once garment industry picks up, the entire value chain, which is weaving, spinning, and dyeing and printing, everything will get picked up. Specialty textile, if you see that a lot of companies, like we have a customer where they are manufacturing textile material for tires, which is again something where India was not leading that. China was a front runner in that, but now with the kind of PLI schemes that the government has come up with the textile sector, I think this is going to be very, very important. Secondly, see the way adoption of green energy is happening in India, especially by the textile industry. It opens doors for much more exports in Europe, because the CBAM regulation, which is currently only been monitored by the European Union, but it will be it becomes a compliance from first January 2026. And if you see, most of the people are now producing most of their energy through renewable power, which will give them an edge, and we will be the manufacturers will be compliant with the CBAM regulation, which will obviously help the economy, plus also help our manufacturers to export a lot more as compared to other countries. Yeah, so for us, obviously, we are more than a decade old company, and in C&I we would be one of the fastest growing. As far as our growth is concerned, we would be 1.5x of what we were last year, in terms of revenue, in terms of PAT, EBITDA, everything, in terms of client. We would be doing close to a gigawatt of installed capacity across more than 18 states in India. As far as new expansions are concerned, so if you see that our company has would be the first one to develop the battery energy storage project for C&I consumer, So the idea is to convert more into renewable power, because obviously every state has a different regulation which does not allow them to be 100% on renewables. But with the battery energy storage solution which we have brought up, and which we have been able to crack it up, is a big thing which we have done in this year. Plus also, if you see that we have geographically expanded, we have launched our new venture in Nepal, commissioned our first project in Nepal. Again, that is for a textile company, which is Reliance Spinning Mill, the largest textile company in Nepal. There we have formed up a JV with Golian Group, and will be commissioning close to 500 megawatt of projects in next 24 months. So the answer is very simple. That when you're talking about doing a 1 megawatt project, even a 1 megawatt project, so it's an investment close to 3 to 3.5 crores, depending on the location. And even if somebody wants to do a 10 megawatt project, it's a 35 crore investment. You need to look at the bankability of the company. So we, being a veteran player in this industry, and that is helping us being bankability, because it's not only about just installing the project, but also you need to have a company who can give you a service for next 25-30 years, and we have showcased our strength. Number two is that we offer all solutions. Whether somebody wants to have a capex model, we are there to offer you a capex model. Somebody wants to only purchase power, so with just 26% of equity investment, they can get a power which will be almost 40-50% lower as compared to what they pay to the distribution companies. Third is, of course, we are the national player where we have plug and play solar parks, plug and play wind solar hybrid parks, plug and play solar plus battery energy storage parks, which is an unique proposition for a customer, where they have to just sign a single contract with us, and they will get an end-to-end service from us, whether it is getting the land, whether it is getting the power evacuation service, whether it is installing the project, and then obviously maintaining as well. So these are majorly the three differentiating advantage that Prozeal brings on table, apart from other players, and that is the reason we are seeing massive growth in last 5 years.